Tool in order to draw a basic object in SketchUp will be the rectangle tool. I think that will be even easier, for example, if you want to draw something like this, you use a rectangle tool, but it depends. So we just trying to learn all those tools and then trying to find the best solution where we are working on different objects. So let's look at this and how the rectangle tool works. So here on this large menu toolbar, we can select on the rectangle tool. And here on the rectangle tool is that whenever I click on some values, it just go along and then I can just draw a very basic rectangle. It can go on different angle. It could be like going flat, or it can go on like a vertical one. So it depends on what side I'm working on. It could be easier to just basically creating that rectangle hole depending on the angle that I'm working with. So let's say, for example, I create this piece. I'm going to create another piece from here to here, and now if I move this from this corner, I can either draw like a flat rectangle, or I can just bring it up and create another vertical rectangle right beside that. As you can notice on the dimension side, I have the option of like a dimension. So let's say, for example, I click here, and as I move my mouse, you see that I have the option of like, for example, this is the right angle, right dimension for this rectangle, and I can put the input from my keyword, like for example saying that it's gonna be 4 feet, comma, like 5 feet rectangle, and that's gonna draw that type of rectangle for me. I also have this option, so I'm going to press space, or basically this selection tool, and I'm going to delete these two rectangles here. The other option that I have is that if I select the rectangle tool, let's say, for example, I'm going to draw a basic rectangle, as it's going to like the size of the square, it gives me the option of like the drawing a square, and that like a hidden dash line in the center show it's like some sort of a square. If I move my mouse different side, you see that it's getting to the dimension of golden selection, golden square, which golden rectangle, which is basically much very useful when you are dealing with different drawing in architectural drawings, like for example creating a rooms or like a space or like a window. That might be very helpful as well. So these